Hey, 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 welcome to Bundles of Bundles Live. Let me make, oh, there it is. Sometimes you're like, oh, you get so excited and you start talking and you're like, crap, I forgot to turn on my mic. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on Bundles of Bundles Live. We are currently in July and it's a really exciting month. I'm excited about what's happening inside the group this month. If you're here live, go ahead and shout out in the comments and say, I'm here live, Nicole. If you are not here live, that's perfectly fine. Put in the comments replay because I'm super excited to see everybody here this month. Okay, let's get into it because there's a lot of stuff going on. And let me actually shut up my mute this. Let me just mute this real quick because I'm like, there's a lot of things going on over there. Let's see who's here. Oh, hey, Ramona, welcome. I thought you said that you couldn't come this morning. I don't know. I felt like I heard that, but hey, what's up? But either way, Amy, so good to see you as well over there. I mean, these are like the OG contributors. I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me live here. Let's get with it because I'm telling you right now, there's so much stuff we got to talk about related to what's happening inside of Bundles of Bundles Facebook group and what's just happening in general. First off, if you don't know me, my name is Nicole Beatty. I am the host, I guess you can call it now, of Bundles of Bundles Facebook group. Officially, Bree is an awesome host of this group and has just been amazing. And I'm so super grateful to her for essentially handing it over to me. She is off being amazing doing what she does, but this space, I have always loved this space and I'm excited to essentially see it grow even more and just do some really fun things. Yeah, so we're going to talk about a few things for those who are new in the group. This is my face. So you can definitely see who I am. And, again, Ramona, thank you for rearranging your schedule, girl. Thank you so much. And is it Martine? I believe it's Martine. Hey, I have seen you in the group. I think I'm going to kind of talk about you a little bit and how you came in the group. You definitely got noticed by me. So, welcome to this live and to the group in general. I've seen you in a couple other groups too, but welcome to this. You definitely got seen. So let's see here. This is my welcome by me. You see my little rundown on the left of or right, whatever it is, for what exactly we're planning on. I had a huge announcement, and hopefully, you guys are kind of understand what it is, and and see what it is. Essentially, it is Host Appreciation Month. Host Appreciation Month. Okay, hold on. Let me go through my little toggle thing. Boom. When you do cute stuff, you're like, okay, this is cute what I'm doing here. Anyway, it is Host Appreciation Month inside of Bundles of Bundles for July. We're going to use this time during July to not only shout out some incredible hosts, because you guys know there's some names that continue to pop up as hosts for some great summits, bundles, freebie swaps, giveaways, all the things. There's some really great names that are coming out there where you see, but then you also are going to see some new names that are coming up. And that was one of the things, Martine. Yeah, I definitely saw your face and I saw an event that you're doing. I don't know if you're new to it, but I was super excited when I saw that. I had a post inside of the group where I said, hey, if you're new to this within the last 6 months, I want to hear from you. And I've had so many people kind of get in that post and say, yeah, I'm new at it. I just did my first month, or I first did my first summit. And I was like, oh, yes, people are getting into it. I hope Host Appreciation Month is a month that, we can just give thanks for those who really put in so much effort to make collaborations awesome. But also, I hope it inspires you, right? I hope it inspires people who are kind of in the, I don't want to say trenches, but are kind of in it. And they're like, hey, I really am thinking about maybe hosting. Maybe hosting is something I want to do. I hope this month will inspire you. You can hear from people who just did it. You can hear people who've been doing it a while. You can get different ideas of maybe things that you'd be interested in hosting. Because I know a big old summit maybe isn't something you want to host first thing out the gate, but you might want to host something that's a little bit of a lower lift. I'm trying to get somebody in the group to tell us about a little bit of a lower lift Lower Lift collaboration, and I'm hoping we'll be able to get her in the group. Desi, is that Desi over there on YouTube? Yes, I'm on live on YouTube as well, because I realize not everybody is on Facebook. You know, it's just a thing, and I totally get it. I totally get it. So I want to make sure that these events inside of Bundles of Bundles Facebook group are available to others, because there are a lot of great events, and we're going to go through, y'all. I went through this group. And you may think like there's nothing available. I don't see anything for me. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult getting through, the group and finding events that are available right now. Child, I found 19. You hear me? I found 19 right now that are accepting people into their events. 19. We're going to go through all 19. And the funny part was that a lot of, like, at least 3 new events came up overnight, y'all. Like, I'm just sitting there like, I can't. So my bad if you had an event and I did not include you. My total bad. I will try to shout out as many that are not on the 19 as I possibly can. We're gonna have to get going, as I'm telling you, these are some great events. But what to expect for Host Appreciation Month? Let me just kind of say that right out loud. Thank you, Martine. Love the overlay. Guess what did it? Claudine did it. Claudine did this overlay. So I'm super excited about that. She said, yes, it's me. Love it, love it, love it. Let me see. I wanted to, well, I don't know if I could put it up here. Essentially, the website, let me really quickly put it in here because I want to make sure you get this website, okay? Let me see. FempreneurOnline.com/host month. This is going to be where you can, and if somebody's watching, can you just throw it in the comments, that particular URL? If you go there, you will find everything that's happening this month. I am updating it all throughout the month. So you are going to see updated events. And again, these are for my people who are like, I can't get on Facebook all the time. I can't find this. I can't find that, whatever, that's fine. It'll be on this particular everything, like cumulative. I say, hey, go to the website. This is what I'm talking about. It'll be links to the Facebook group. So if you're on YouTube and you want to do superlatives, I'll put a link for you so you can kind of do superlatives. I'll figure it out. It'll be on this URL. And let me go back. Superlatives. What the heck am I talking about? Remember, I said this is Host Appreciation Month. I want to give true shout outs to great hosts that are doing it right. We have superlatives that I have created, like, best hosts, most organized, most creative, like stuff like that. And you're going to see those posts circulating inside Bundles of Bundles Facebook group. And what I want you to do is, especially if you've contributed to these things, I want you to tag someone, essentially nominate. I really want, if you're contributing, of who's good and who's really been doing it right. I want you to nominate people in those superlatives, and essentially the number of tags, essentially, or the number of nominations in that particular post. At the end of the month, we're just going to give out big old shout out, like, like the Oscars or something. I mean, wear a really nice dress, pull out a prom dress or something. It doesn't fit, but pull out a really nice dress and essentially do a whole Oscar ceremony for those who are considered the best of the superlatives. So it's just something fun for us to do. It won't let you share. Oh, all you have to do, if you type it in the comments, Amy, if you type that link, just put FempreneurOnline.com/host month in the comments. It won't let you. Oh, that is poo-poo. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if I can do it real quick. Let me see. Let me see if it'll let me do it. It may let me do it. Oh, it was under, shoot on a poo. There it is. Okay, it should be in your comments. It should be in the comments where you can see it. Hopefully, I don't know. StreamYard sometimes can be a little weird, but where was I at? Essentially the superlatives. So giving shout outs. I want you nominating people, getting in those posts and really interacting in with it. Yeah, Facebook is super tricky with the links for sure. We'll talk a little bit about that too. But either way, I really want us getting in there, appreciating our hosts, because it does take time. It does take effort to be a host and to do it well. So we want to make this a really great time to celebrate those hosts that are doing collaborations well and inspire you. If you are thinking about being a host this month, we've got some great experts and those who are not experts coming in the group, telling us about their experiences. The great Kate Doster. If you don't know her, you need to know her. To me, she's like the godmother of bundles, as they are, as we kind of talk about them a lot in this group. We got a Steph Blake who's coming in. She created an awesome tool for hosts. If you're looking at hosts, you need to get in on this tool, at least pay attention to it. And also for other reasons, she uses that tool for many different things, and you need to pay attention to it, I believe. And then, like I said, there's one more person I'm trying to get into the group to talk to us a little bit more about low lift collaborations, because I realize, again, not everybody has time to create a summit. Not everybody has time to do bundles. I specifically am going to talk about freebie swaps. I created something called, well, I don't want to say created, but I put together something called freebie pod swaps, where essentially I get together a group of people and with their free resources, and we just get our resources and get eyes on these resources. You probably have seen a couple of those posts inside the group. This is an exciting month, and I want to make sure that you are here for all the things. Okay. That is what is going on there. Let's get into collaboration opportunities happening right now. Okay. Um, let's see. Where is that? Where is it on my screen? This is where you kind of go, oh no. Let me get this particular thing off. It's showing something. Let me get it off. This is when you go live. Hey, it happened, y'all. This is what happens when you go live, man. All the things end up happening. But either way, so let's get into it, because we've got a lot of collaborations. Take notes if you want to. There are, again, on that website. I'll put it up one more time. On that website, it has the links. So you can actually go and apply to these events directly. Some of them did not have any kind of application link. You had to comment in the Facebook post. So those on YouTube won't necessarily be able to do those. Maybe you can reach out to the actual host and see if you can get those applications. But either way, there are a lot. Let's get through them. So I'm super excited about this. So again, how to use the list, look at the deadline. The first couple are going to be actually due today. And actually a couple of them I actually want to apply for myself. So when I get off here, I am busy getting the thing done. But for the whole list, definitely go to fempreneuronline.com/host month and go ahead and bookmark that, because I'm telling you, we're going to have stuff every part of that month. Applications. There is a summit by Ruth Poundwhite that is application due today, you guys. It is due today. The event is in September, called Aligned AI Summit. Essentially, those who are building with AI strategies, not hype, that is what the summit is about. So if you have something you're building with AI, this is definitely a great summit to get that thing out there and show what it's about. That is due today, y'all. I got a bundle, another one due today. Julie, shout out to Julie, the Audience Growth Society bundle. Y'all, I saw this last year when I was pregnant. And quite frankly, my head was like I didn't know or care about anything last year during my whole pregnancy. But this caught my eye because of the theming. And I actually sat down with Julie and we talked about what is theming, how does this work? And she really broke it down about how she created this particular bundle last year. It really, to me, like, it turned my head because of the theme. It really did. And I've honestly just trying to be like her. Now it says to be announced. I'm pretty sure those event dates are set. But unfortunately I just couldn't pull it out that quickly. But I know the application is due today. I know that. It's a bundle built for email list builders looking to add engaged subscribers fast. So if you have a particular paid product that fits that, you want to go ahead and get that application in quick. I guess I should put a little like caveat here, a little like, if you don't know, I created a little app called Collab Companion, y'all. Essentially, it helps you with all the deadlines, apply for everything super easy. I've been using it, and I definitely have some great users that have been using it and really loving it. Literally, we go in the bundles to bundles group. I look, click, and put it into the app, and it tells me when deadlines are happening. So I never miss anything ever again. Again, go to fempodoraline.com/host month. I'll put a little link there for Collab Companion, and you get a little coupon too in case you want to go there. Okay, let's go back. The next one. This one is due, I think this is Friday. This one is due Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you're on Pacific time, get with it. You got to make sure you get in on this one. This is a huge one that I know a lot of people are going to want to get in this one. She ends up with a lot more applications and spots. I'll just say this out loud. But Lizzie's summer party bundle, I think it's a Christmas party. She normally does a Christmas party, but this is a summer. She's done summer before, but this is a summer one. The business to online business bundle themed, less working, more living. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a B2B bundle, but she normally has one in December, a B2C and B2B. So B2Cs, do not fret. You will end up getting a chance to be in one of her bundles. The reason why I say this is because she has awesome bundles. We're not talking like 2,000. We're talking like 30,000 is how Lizzie rolls over there. And her email list is that big. The people she gets for that are that big. I don't know if she uses Facebook ads for that. I'm really not sure. But if you have the opportunity, I do want you to see about applying for this. A couple caveats for her: you do have to have a minimum list size of 3,000, and your product had to have sold at least 10 spots in actual cash money, in order to be in this particular bundle. That was something in the fine print. So make sure you check all fine print for all of these bundles. Okay. The event is in August. She does have sponsor spots. Again, it's worth the money. I'm just saying out loud. If you have it, it's worth it for sponsorship. See if you can get in here, because it is a really great event every year. Going in. Okay, community bundle. So applications closing July the 7th. Christmas in July, your early gift for the fall. Cozy early fall bundle for creators and digital product makers to get ahead of the holiday rush. That is going to be in July, but her application is closing July 7th. I'll say this: a lot of bundles, they are a lot closer than the application, meaning here's the application, and in several weeks, boom, we got the actual event happening. That's happening a lot more and more. So kind of keep that in mind when you're going for these events, making sure that you have the capacity email wise to promote appropriately. Y'all still here? I want to make sure you're still here. I see people watching, but I just want to make sure everybody is all good in the comments. Again, all these links, just go to fempodoraonline.com/host month and check out these events. We're going to the next one. There's a B2B application close July the 10th. Hella Collins, if I'm wrong with that, my bad. Practical PLR bundle, back to school edition, back to school PLR bundle stacked with resources for principal and digital product creators. Now, I know it says B2B. Actually, is that right? It may be B2C. Hella, if you want to kind of put something in the comments of exactly who you're looking for. Like, is this back to school for like moms, or is this like for resources for them, or is it resources for online business? I'd be interested to know that. Either way, go to her link. If you have PLR products that you sell, you want to get into this bundle. And that's a good idea. You know, if you're somebody like, look, I want to start an online business, I'm not exactly sure what. I know Kat Griffin was kind of talking a little bit about PLR and what it is and how to kind of make that happen. Yeah, just something to think about. I love it. Everyone's like, we're here, all's good, thank you, washing dishes. Hey, you got to double time on these things, that's for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Hope Fred hot sales summer bundle. And let me also just say this really quick. My bad if essentially AI pulled your name wrong. My total bad. I essentially did screenshots to do this as quickly as possible, because there's nothing that scans Facebook groups. I know because I've checked. So I literally have to do a screenshot and say, AI, please pull this out and, tell me the relevant data. It did the best it could. I did the best I could. But in order to do this with 19, I had to do the most in the least amount of time. Either way, applications closed July 13th. Hot sales summer bundle. Coaches and course creators with buyers ready to invest. So essentially, there are your dates underneath that. Go ahead and apply for that if you need to. Next one, we know Tish. What's up, Tish? Tish is like a visibility expert. She has a audio summit that's coming up. And those applications close July the 13th. That actually reminds me, I need to probably put in my application there. Email list growth, what's working now. The audio summit is talking about growing an email list. And if you help people with that in any way, go ahead and check out that audio summit, and you see those dates as well. Moving right along, bundle for Lisa has a back to school confidence bundle. Let's see, bundle of resources helping parents walk into a school year with more confidence. So if that's your thing, you help parents and back to school and education, this is the place for you. You want to check out this bundle. Again, July 15th is that application deadline. Kristen, y'all know Kristen. Come on, y'all know Kristen in the comments of bundles of bundles. She also has a great group herself of collaborators over there. Freebie swap. So she has a great idea, collab connections, where I think it's 4 people she gets together and they do kind of a month long freebie swap with each other. But either way, in August, she has a spot that is open for one of her collab connections. She has an application. Make sure you go and get that, especially if you are looking to get free resources out there if you're a coach. Let's see here. Rebecca, Cozy Seasons Collection. This is a B2C. I'm pretty sure it's B2C, y'all. B2C. If you are a B2C person, you're like, there's never a B2C. Applications close July the 27th. Get it in there. This is the thing, because people are like, there's no B2C, there's no B2C. And then when we have them and then they don't apply, it kills me. When we have them, it fits your niche, it fits your particular audience, go for it. Essentially, fall through winter resources, fall inspiration, Halloween, cozy living, recipes, holiday planning, seasonal memory making content. Love it. Again, July 27th is going to be that deadline to get into that particular event. Amy. Yay, girl. Hopefully you're still here. But I'm shouting you out. Black Friday bundle. Applications close July the 31st for a September event. Solopreneurs is who it's best for. Black Friday bundle designed to help solopreneurs stack offers before the biggest shopping weekend. And if that is you, like you're somebody who's like, yes, I have a resource for that. Think about it. A bundle like this will boost for your actual Black Friday essentially lists, right? So people are interested in Black Friday offers. Hello, Amy. I'm so happy that you're here and you can hear that. Yes, I put your event in here. Okay, moving on. We have a faith bundle. I'm super excited about this. Y'all, we get all kind of bundles in this thing. We have all kinds of people inside of this group, which I want to also kind of put a little caveat, because I've been recently getting emails from people that says, my niche is so specific. Nobody has my niche. It's not that nobody has your niche, because more than likely people do. It's just that maybe they're a little quiet in the group. Maybe they don't have necessarily a lot of events happening in your group. And I hope this is your sign. Ramona's putting that she's super excited about faith bundles. Maybe this is your sign that if there's not enough events in your niche, then maybe you need to create one. Because one thing, Michelle, shout out. Michelle messaged me and said, hey, there's nothing in my niche. And I'm pretty sure she's a relationship expert or a relationship coach. And I was like, do you know how many relationship coaches, intimacy coaches, are in my group? Seriously, are in my group. But the fact of the matter is, there has to be that person that steps up and becomes that host. I am sure there are people in this group that would fit you. Just saying. Anyway, Ramona, I'm excited for this one for you as well. Hopefully, maybe you can get in this one. Shannon is doing something called Martha 2.0 bundle. It is happening in August. And the applications close August the 3rd. So you have plenty of time, y'all, to get in that particular bundle and put your application in. So if you are a faith-based online entrepreneur, boom, that is the one for you. And again, everything you can find, all these things you will be able to find on fembeteronline.com/host month, you'll be able to find these links. So as they expire, I am taking them off of that website, and as new ones come in, I'll start putting more. Probably like once a week, I'll update that. Okay. Okay. Stick with me, y'all. We still got a few more. We have another faith bundle. Boop, 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 boop. I'm so excited about this. Because again, we have a lot of faith based business owners in bundles and bundles. We need more faith bundles, more faith summits for them. They would love to be a part of it. I have a lot of contributors who would love to be a part of these events. Patricia has the Daughters of Purpose bundle. It's running in September. And the application closes August the 14th. Again, that link to apply is all on the fempreneuronline.com/host month. Okay, let me go to the next one. Tara, I cannot pronounce your last name, but you have incredibly cute branding on your website. Hey Girl You Can panel. I'm not exactly sure. It sounds like it's something that happens in her community. Hey Girl Can. Hey Girl You Can. Sorry. All out of that. So essentially it's for business owners. It's happening July the 30th. I don't know if it's like a rolling basis for an application, but either way, I pulled it. The link to apply for that panel is there. Check it out. And Ramona is giving a nice little testimonial here. I'm in Patricia's event. She's a great host. That is good to know. So if you're interested in being in Patricia's event, this was Patricia's event. Definitely check that out. Okay. Let's go on now. Norhahan. I'm so sorry for butchering the name. I'm so sorry. But either way, the new coaches starter kit bundle. Well, I wasn't immediately able to get a deadline or an event, but it was recently put in the group. So I just want to make sure that everybody just kind of is reminded, if you are a host, to make it very evident what your application deadline is and make it very evident what your event date was, because I couldn't quickly figure it out, but it looks super cute. The graphic looked cute. The new coaches starter kit bundle is ready to go. And again, you can get more details by going to that website. Amanda, I know you've seen Amanda's name several times inside the group. She has the Infinite bundle that she has. It looks like it's like a rolling basis type of bundle that she has, and it's open. She definitely recruits for it inside the group. It's called Infinite Bundle. Go check it out. She provides a ton of great value in the group as well, kind of talking about bundles and kind of how they help you increase your subscriber list. So go and check that out as well. Jess has Friday Finds, a recurring freebie feature spotlighting resources for business owners. So it sounds like it's a freebie swap situation with Jess, and she provides this platform to do it. So definitely check that out. There's no deadlines. I think it's just a rolling basis type situation. I think we have two more to go, y'all. Sharon had Back to Biz to Prosper bundle, a bundle built for entrepreneurs getting back to business and ready to prosper. Now, again, in quick glance, I couldn't find the deadline, but it looks like it's coming up. So make sure you check that out, and event dates coming soon as well. But it looked like it still was in the event time to apply. Next one. This was one that honestly, like, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited that somebody is put this out. It's a different way for us to collaborate. It's a digital magazine. Wouldn't that be so cool if you created a digital magazine? Wouldn't that be so cool? I love putting ideas in people's head, but wouldn't it be so cool? Think about all the people as a host would want to contribute to your magazine, whether it be an interview or they want to just have a guest blog, or they want to, whatever the case, sponsorship. I see so many things happening, and I have thought about doing a digital magazine. I have. It does take work, but if that is your pillar content, if that is your thing, if that is your lead magnet, if that is your thing, and you can upsell, oh my god, it's so like, it's so many ideas I have when I start thinking about a digital magazine. But this is one that came up inside the group by Lindsay Regal. Or Regal, sorry about that. A digital magazine features for printable sellers running through 2026. There's no deadline on applying for this one, but Lindsay definitely had a really cute graphic. Go ahead and check out that application if you're interested in being featured inside of a digital magazine. Okay. Now it's your turn. That was a lot to say, but I do hope that you guys check out one of those events. Again, there's so many more that actually came in overnight. I was looking like, dang, look, all these that just came in overnight. It was kind of crazy that it literally came in for people who want to, host different things. It was crazy. It's always crazy. But either way, thank you so much for that part. Let me get on to what else we got to do because we got other things to do. We talked about the collab opportunities that are available now. There's so many. There's so many. Do I have any drink? I swear. Let me get some drink. It's just sweet tea, y'all. No worries there. Um, but there's so many opportunities available inside the group. Don't be afraid to post if you are someone who is hosting an event, not even an event. You're like, hey, I just want to do a freebie swap. That's fine. Post it in the group. You would be super surprised. I want to give some tips for newcomers as we have had over the last month since my last Bundles of Bundles live. Shoot, over 100, maybe 200 new members of the group. And I mean, it's just it's crazy when you kind of look at the back end of how awesome this Facebook group really has truly become for people. Here is my tip for newcomers. If you're new to the group or if you're new to collaboration, because the intake form says, hey, tell me about yourself, sort of thing. And a lot of people are like, I'm brand new to this. I got a few tips for you that I hope that you take to heart and really kind of get involved in the group if collaboration is something you're really interested in. Number one, do an introduction post. I'm telling you, introducing yourself is definitely one of the ways, at least I try to find people actually in the group. I will put maybe a keyword, maybe collaboration, visibility, email list, something like that. And when I search in the group, I'm able to pull up posts, especially the introduction posts, where people say, this is what I do. If you are somebody like, oh, nobody has my niche, get in there and say, hey, I'm a relationship expert. I work with, same-sex couples. I work with, whatever you work with and building up their relationship, whatever. Creating that intro post not only just kind of puts you in front of eyes immediately, but it also is going to work really well in your favor when people start to search these things, when people are looking for people a part of their summits and things like that. So if you haven't before, go ahead and create an introduction post. If you have been in the group for a while, you're like, I've been here a while, go ahead and reintroduce yourself. If you have been in it for a while, and if you've been in a while and you've never introduced yourself, whatever, put in an introduction post inside, especially this month. Hosts are going to get in there, more eyes, especially as we start tagging people, especially those hosts. We want you to stand out as you come into this group. Let me see. I'm going to say this out loud. It is Martine. Martine, if you're still here, hey, thank you so much. She says she's new to hosting, but she came in like a lightning rod inside this group. And the reason why I say that is she got my attention. She had an incredible graphic with her, just like, I don't know what the graphic was, but it was cute. And I know it, I'm guessing it was made with AI. I'm not sure, but it was super cute. It had little things describing her. This is what I love this, I love that. This is what I do. It was such a good graphic. It got my attention. I even commented on it. I don't comment on everything, but I commented on it because it really got my attention. So, go ahead. I'm not saying do some amazing graphic. If you just want to do a GIF, I don't care. But go in there and introduce yourself. That is a way to get started fairly quickly, especially if you're new. You can just say, hey, I'm new to collaborating and I'm looking to do these things. Perhaps I have a free resource. Now, in saying that, this is not a place to start getting a bunch of new subscribers, meaning don't put your links all in there like, oh, here's my free resource and here's my this, here's my that, because y'all, no, I don't play them games. Spam, okay? I started by the spam, So I'm just going to say that out loud. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? The best way to do it is post the link, and that's it. Like, not post the link, excuse me. Post the post, boom, let it sit, let it ride. And that's exactly what Martine did. And people are interacting with it. You are welcome. You are welcome. So those are my best tips for newcomers, as well as start applying. If you have a paid product, digital. Go ahead and apply for one of these great events that are in there that I just gave you 19 of them. Go in and apply for one of them. You would be super surprised how easy the application process is, and you'll probably get picked. I'm just saying, if you have a free resource, we have plenty of freebie swaps that you can do right now. Here's another tip that I talked about in the group before. If you are new to, if you have like zero subscribers, because one of the things, Lizzie required 3,000. That is not, that is not uncommon, where they'll ask for how many email size, your email list size, but not necessarily like email list size, right? They're going to ask things like, um, they'll ask that, but like it won't, the application won't depend on that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense. It won't depend on that. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, let me get to the point of what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say essentially is that your email list size should not be a deterrent for you to apply for these things. If there is something you really want to apply for and you're like, my email list size, I really need to grow it a little bit more, then I suggest you do something called sponsorships. I just got an email today from somebody who has a flash sale. I don't want to say it out loud because y'all got to go and get it. And then I can't get mine when I get off of here. But has a sponsorship. She has a super engaged list. They are clicking in her emails, and you will get great results. And not expensive, y'all. These are not expensive. If you are new and you're at inbox zero, getting these sponsorships, super great rate. Again, I just got that email. I just saw another post, and again, I won't say who it is, but I'll say Tara Reed, who has spots opened up for sponsorship. If you are new and you want eyes, and you're just like, I need my email list to grow a little bit, my best tip, go get a sponsorship. We're talking about 100 plus people easily. And Ramona said, I got my start with a sponsorship. That's how I got my first 100 plus subscribers. Boom. It works. Okay. There are a lot of avenues. I'll make sure I put my link because I actually compile a bunch of where to find sponsorships. I think I got like, I don't know, 15 on there so far. Both B2B and B2C is on there. I think it's 15, something like that. And if you have a sponsorship spot, you're like, hey, Nicole, I would love to sell sponsorship either on my summit or my email list. These are specifically email list people on this particular list. So there's another little tip for you if you're looking for that. Boom. Next, let's go into how to get your post seen, because there are a lot of people in this group, and I see on the back end, I'm able to see how many people have looked at your posts. There are 4,600, give or take every now and then. There are 4,600 people in this group. It's growing. Obviously, not everybody is engaged, but there is a large percentage of you that are engaged in this group, whether is it you're clicking, you're commenting, you're posting. And I imagine during July Appreciation Month for hosts, that will grow. At least I'm hoping that will grow. So in saying that, I want to make sure that any post that you post in the group gets seen. Here are some different things I'm seeing. Number one, have a really great graphic. I've just seen the super cute graphics. I know they're AI. I know they're AI. That's fine. But the AI graphics to me get seen just a little bit more, which you're like, really? You know, really, Nicole? The ones that are AI, they're polished. They're super cute. And if you're like, well, what kind of AI? Go to ChatGPT and get it. Hands down, the better image creator is over on ChatGPT. But like I said, if you want an example, I don't know if it was AI though, but go to Martine's post. I'm telling you, Martine's post, it was super cute. It was like, it stops the scroll. So having a really cute graphic, a graphic that gets people to pay attention, clear, make sure it's not some huge jumble list of stuff, because I have seen a few that's come through that has like a bunch of words on it. You're like, whoa, that's a lot. Something that's clear, lets people know, that stops the scroll. That's number one. Number two, making sure that all the information is there, right? So the deadline for application, the event date, the audience, that's super important. Any sort of parameter. So if you're like, you need to have 3,000 minimum, you need to make sure you write that in the post, because you don't want people going through and then it just don't work out, right? Also changing the fonts, bolds, italices, bullet points. That's going to make a really great post because it brings that eye down. It's not just one text, it's not one big blob. It really makes people kind of look and pay attention to the full post. Lastly, what I've really seen explode posts inside this group is when at the very bottom, and this is a hint, the very bottom, people say drop the comment below this, whatever that word is that they use to get details. Why does that help? Because you're engaging people to comment. When people comment, it triggers Facebook to say, oh, somebody is interested in this. They have commented on it. It pushes your post back to the top of this Facebook group. Okay. But let me give you another tip. For those for those who put URLs in the comments, let me just say this. There's just different ways people use URLs. Facebook hates it. Facebook hates for people to navigate off Facebook. So when you put a URL in the post, it decreases the engagement, period. They're like, no, we don't want you to go nowhere. We want you to stay here. So it decreases the engagement when they put it directly in the post. I really, really implore you, if you can possibly, not to put a URL directly in the post. Now, if you're like, look, Nicole, I don't have time to do all this stuff, whatever. But I'm just saying out loud, try your best not to put the application link directly in the post. Number 2, a lot of people will put it in the comments. Now, I don't know if that's decreasing the engagement or the post reach there, but I do know that when people come to it, they see the link, they click it, and that's it. That's their engagement with the post. And that is not something Facebook likes. They want you staying on the particular platform. So if in any way you provide a link where they click and they go away, Facebook's like, nah, we don't like that. Here's the third way people will do it. They'll say, comment this in the comments in order to get the link. They'll comment that, and then what they'll do is they'll reply to that comment and they'll put, oh, great, I'm so glad you're interested in it. And they will put the application link. I used to do that. And then now that I'm on the back end, I see that it thoroughly hurts your reach. Now, if you're like, I don't really want everybody in the group seeing it, whatever, okay, that's fine. But when you do that, Facebook will mark you as spam because your link repeatedly shows up in that comment section. You start getting shown as spam. So I have to then come behind you and say, this isn't spam, this isn't spam, this isn't spam. And recognize I'm not doing this every day, y'all. I ain't going in there and saying something ain't spam every daggone day. So what happens is a lot of people's is replying to these comments, these DMs, and it's not getting put on until I click not spam, not spam, not spam. That's a lot. And I hope you guys understood exactly what I was saying there because I'm seeing it over and over and over again. And I'm like, oh, I just hate the fact that this is happening. So, what to do? Create your posts. Don't put any URLs there. Say, comment this for the application. They comment that. You reply, hey, check your DMs, or I'm so excited you're excited. Go to your DMs and DM them directly the application link. And it's a great way to follow up, right? So you have a one-on-one with them. You can talk to them. Hey, let me get in here. Does hashtags still work? I mean, does it? Do you search hashtags in the group? I don't think so. I'm going to say I don't think so. I really don't think so. Hashtags was a thing. It was great. I just don't think it was. It's working anymore. Unless if you do a hashtag and someone searches for that hashtag, right? So I can go in there and put hashtag intro or hashtag B2B. So it does not hurt, but I don't think it hurts. I haven't seen too many people in the group as of late using them, but I don't think it hurts. Let me see. Amy says, I'm always funny about DMing the link as I don't know if people appreciate that or they can't find it as it's in their message request. When you're in these kind of groups, you're going to get DMs like, and I will say on it, drop a comment, whatever the comment word is, to receive the application via DM. So make sure you say, I'm going to DM you. Like that's almost like the consent because we're about being consensual here. the consent is in the thing, comment this, I will DM you. So that may help there. And also, again, you can have more of a conversation. They have questions. You can answer those questions one on one. Also, as the application looms, like the deadline looms, you can just say, "Oh, hey, the application's I haven't seen your application come through." Duh, duh, duh. It kind of helps with that as well. Okay. Finding their message requests. I don't know. I mean, DMs are DMs. I feel like it works. Yes, maybe there may be an issue with like, oh, I can't find you. I don't know. I mean, people are smart nowadays, right? I should hope. Let's see, Martine. I like the DM and it's good practice because if the DM the word, they do want the offer, right? If they DM it, yeah, the same thought process with Instagram. If they're going to comment, they're interested in it and they actually want it. And again, it pushes you up. When you then reply, make sure you reply to them when you have DM them like, hey, check your DMs. It's there. Thank you so much. Make sure because again, it's that boost. That boost of that comment section is going to boost it to the top and then more people get to see it. Okay. Ramona says, I prefer DM communications. Great way to stay connected and get questions answered. Absolutely. And especially with collaboration, we have to be more one-on-one, right? We have to help each other out and be one-on-one. So that's all I got. How to get your post seen. Hopefully that wasn't too long and too crazy, but I think that was worth saying. I said it last month, but I wanted to say it one more time. I'll probably say it again to make sure that people really get that. Thank you so much for joining me in this Bundles of Bundles live session in July. I'm probably going to do this once a month, but you're going to see me come live several times this month because we have some really great things happening. Again, if you're not in the Facebook group, come on over. If you if you can't get into Facebook, but you're just not a Facebook person, then you can go to this website. It'll kind of get you through the month of what we're doing. You can participate. You can still nominate people for different superlatives. Be on the lookout for that again. And this link will get you everything you need for the month. Bookmark it. Come back to it because things are definitely changing. We have new speakers, new things coming through that I want to make sure that you see. Thank you so much for those who are live with me. I need to go and drink some more sweet tea because I'm telling you right now, my throat is parched. I talk too much. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all, I have my own collaboration happening right now. It's a collab guide. Shoot, I should have thought about. Nicole, are you crazy? You should have thought about this. Let me see if I can find it right here. Yes, there it is. I have a event happening right now. Boom. Hopefully that comes through. Collaboration Conversion Blueprint. It is a resource guide where I have gotten together 18 other online entrepreneurs, B2C and B2B, talking about their collaboration, how they collaborate, their strategies, their mindset shifts. Some are hosts, talk about hosting. It's a great guide that I hope that you will get into if you're inside the group. That link, let me see if I can put it up. Hopefully you see it right there. That opt-in will get you that blueprint. I have so many great people. Ramona is a part of it. She says, fine. Oh, yes, I definitely hope you check it out. It's really great. And I'm telling you right now, I did not come up with this. So I'm going to give all credit to Tara Reid. She's the one who came up with this collab resource guide. I loved hers. I was like, this is so awesome. And she came up with it. And I was like, yo, I am totally doing this. And so this is my very first one. I'm so excited to have it out in the world and hopefully you'll get it. And you will see what I'm talking about, especially you newbies. Get in there, get in this blueprint and learn how collaboration has worked, what to do from these other contributors to this guide. I'm super proud of it. And Ramona says it's early here. Yeah. Where are you, Ramona? I don't know. It's noon here, so I'm like, put that back up for us. Okay, sorry. Thank you. There it is. I know it's super long. I'll make sure that it is on that website. Okay, the fempreneuronline.com/hosts month. I'll make sure it's there so you can opt in to this particular guide. It is fire. And I am hoping more people will do this because it was relatively low lift, relatively. A couple things that I'm going to tweak. Tara just came out with a resource, a product on how to do these. So that's what I'm like. I'm gonna get in there and see if I can have a better strategy of doing my next one. I'm so excited about people getting this. I'm excited about getting Tara's thing. So that way, because I think it's in pre-sale right now, so I can do this even better. I didn't know you're on West Coast, Ramona. Did I know that? I didn't. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and for sharing this with me. I really do appreciate it. I know that every time I do lives, I normally come in with some 90s R&B or pop music, but I'm not able to do that on Facebook, which sucks. But I do have my own lives that I do for my own community. So if you're on my list, I am coming back to you doing a few lives just with you. So definitely stay tuned and we can have our party time before and after any of my lives. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget, here is the link in order to get everything that's happening in July inside of Bundles of Bundles. I will see you soon. Yay!